Hey, good morning, and wanted to talk to you a little bit about the youth auction that's coming up. And so Marin's here with me this morning, and we just wanted to share with you a little bit how you can get involved in the youth auction. So there's kind of two ways. One way is how?
So the first way is to donate items, and you can either sign up ahead of time at the kiosk outside of church, or you can bring your items that night.
All right, and items can vary for stuff they make or something they put together, and a lot of fun on different items. People do some meals, people bake some goods, some people make things like beanbag toss. We've had a lot of different items that have really been fun. And what's the second way they can get involved with the youth auction?
So the second way is to actually come to the auction and bid on all the items, both the silent auction and then the regular auction portion.
All right, and that's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little carried away with some people on some items, and but great time of fellowship, great time for the church family as we're raising money for the youth ministry trips, and maybe they don't know where the money goes. Where does this money go once we raise it?
So the money will go towards the high school trip this summer, and we're going to Rocky Mountain High in Colorado.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain High, one of the favorites of the kids' trips, and it's every 3 years with our denomination. And so, Marin, you're actually kind of one of the lucky classes because you got to go as a freshman. Now you get to go as a senior year. Tell us why this is so important to you and what happened on your freshman year on that.
So, like Jay said, I went my freshman year, and 8th grade year was really hard for me. And going into freshman year, I was really just trying to figure out who I was and what I wanted to believe in, and try to take my faith into my own hands. And then Rocky Mountain High really helped me do that. And when we were first in Colorado Springs, we talked about knowing who we are, who we belong to, and what we believe. And so that was really helpful to me to figure that first foundational part of it out, and then going on to Rocky, the actual event in Colorado in Estes Park.
Estes Park, yeah.
And we were at the YMCA camp, and that was really cool just to be surrounded by mountains and God's beautiful creation all week. And there we discussed that we're all unique, we're all important, and one thing that really hit me was that God doesn't make junk. And that was really something that stuck with me from that trip and has really helped shape me and what I believe in. But something that really happened that was really cool is I got close to 5 other girls, and every morning we did a morning devotional together. And then after that trip, we really wanted to continue that, so we started our Bible study and we meet on Wednesday.
And that was probably the neat thing about that particular trip is the relationships we built with Orange City. They're another group we went with, but then also our group here at Hope. That I think it was one of the best trips I've ever went on, and you're right, relationships got formed there, connections with other people, and it's neat to see how that still to this day, 3 years later, you have connections and Bible studies that are happening for that. So again, we just challenge you as a congregation to encourage the youth and support them, and so this is our basic fundraiser that we do for the year, and so we'd love for you to come out on November 6th to the youth auction at 5 o'clock. Have a meal on us, have a great time throughout the evening, and bid on some fun items. We'll see you there.